to 6-0 on the season. They're outstanding. There's not much more to say about them. But Dan, what is there to say about the 3-3 Cleveland Browns?
Yeah, for me, the most disappointing team in football. They're a 3-3 team with a 6-0 roster. They had injuries going into yesterday's game. I'm aware of that, but you're playing at home against a team that has to travel to you. They're without their head coach. They don't have a play caller. The guy calling plays is the first time he's doing it in the NFL. They're without their best defensive player. So as a quarterback, you can't turn the ball over early in your red zone. You did that twice. You give up a 3rd and 21 touchdown. Kyler Murray did whatever he wanted. You give up a 3rd and goal touchdown, the screen pass to Hop, which is from the 12 or 13-yard line. And this defense has played 3 good offenses this year, 3 really good offenses. They've given up 37. They have given up 40. They've given up 47. They've given up 33, and they've given up 37 points. The defense was supposed to be the weakness that became a strength because of the drafting and the money that was invested into it. You're too talented of a football team that when you play against good teams, they got whooped against the Chargers for the most part, right? And then they got whooped yesterday. Again, good football teams.
Their defense got whooped by the Chargers, and then everything got whooped yesterday.
But, they've been whipped before, but we haven't seen them get whipped physically like they did yesterday. Who would have thought going into the game that the Arizona Cardinals would have outrushed the Cleveland Browns by 71 yards?
That's big.
Yeah.
That's unreal. It's one thing getting whipped on a scoreboard, but they got whipped physically by a football team that continues to impress the heck out of me. But Cleveland, you mentioned it, 6-0 personnel.
Yeah.
All right. When is this defense going to show up and quit being the Achilles heel for this football team? Quit blaming Baker Mayfield for everything else. Start blaming where blame should go on that defense.
What do we think, RC? What do we say about the Browns today?
Listen, as an organization, they are failing right now. And we heaped praise on the GM Barry. We heaped praise on Kevin Stefanski last year, and we thought that this would be the year they took the next step. Dan said it in the offseason. He said that they took the defense, which was a liability, and made it an asset. And so we were expecting them to take that next step. They have not. Also, Baker Mayfield is playing for a contract. Baker Mayfield, I think we feel that he's the franchise guy, that he's a good football player. But they don't win any football games because of Baker Mayfield. And when you don't have a quarterback that can do that, it is very difficult to win in this league. You watch Kyler Murray and Baker Mayfield yesterday. They are worlds apart, and that's a tough place to be for a Cleveland Brown fan.
It's coming from a guy who's had Baker's back, still have it, still think he's going to be fine. But your point of winning because of, and you almost have to I can't sit here at this table for years and talk about Dak Prescott and say, well, if you're going to ask for the big money, you got to play really good when your team is without guys, right? Injuries. And I can't sit here and praise Lamar Jackson for the things that he's done because he's playing at an incredible level when his team is without guys because of injuries, and then not do the same with Baker Mayfield. Yeah. If you're the number 1 pick and you're going to go in there to the drawing board this year and ask for a ton of cash, then you got to play really good in games when your team is without guys, because once you pay the quarterback,
you lose guys.
Just a little bit, right? Yeah. And I think that was a game for me yesterday that was going to be such an instrumental kind of part of the future for Baker. Go ball with all those injuries, and it didn't happen.
The thing that's really bad is he's getting outplayed so bad, Baker Mayfield, by 2 guys in the same draft class, Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. That's what makes it look. And look, he's not elite. Those guys are elite. Okay, Justin Herbert's elite.
They're erasers.
Joe Burrow's elite. Yeah. All right, Aaron Rodgers elite. When do you get down the list to Baker Mayfield?
The hard thing
He's
is
good.
this too, when you get to watch it happen at the same time. Yeah. Right? When Baker Mayfield's on the field with Kyler Murray, and you see how different those things look.
Oh, by the way, they play Thursday. So they got all these injuries. Baker with the shoulder, Kareem Hunt, we don't even know what's happening with the calf at this point, and they have the short week against Denver this week, so we'll see what winds up happening. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.